You have to hit go live when now now there's an extra step.
Oh,
It's such bullshit now.
Yeah, now we're live. We're live now.
Now I'm using this new fucking studio shit. So I made you wait 3 minutes. Sorry. Jeez. Everyone wants to hate on me. Here's the dumpster
Terrible
fire
people.
shit.
That's what happened, man.
All right, so now there's a secondary step you got to do when you go live and when you whatever. I don't care, man. Tired of explaining myself. This is a dumpster fire, people. All right, let's turn this window off. All right, am I back? Can you see me and my ugly face? Can you hear me and my ugly voice? Yes. So a lot of shit happened, Tree. Are you there? What the fuck happened to Tree?
Again. I'm doing the
There you go.
computer mic now. So
All right,
this
you're
damn
back.
mic. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
So
Sorry
first,
about
your power cord doesn't work, and now your mic fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's probably. I got the power cord back, but it's just like my mic is. Well, it's like the cord itself. Like it's always in Discord. Whenever I record anything, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Maybe it's the mic input. A second, I don't know.
Could be.
Hold on, I just disappeared.
I don't
So
know.
everybody, look at Danny Dimes back there. He won his NFL debut. He looked pretty good, I have to
Yeah,
say.
he had a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get on the hype train just yet, but he had a really good game. To be fair, it's against Tampa Bay, but the one I'm really interested in is Kyle Allen.
Honestly, I don't know how just having Daniel Jones in there changed the Giants' luck.
Life. They just have life now. I mean, even with Saquon out.
Yeah, but okay, so say Eli Manning was in there and they came down to that situation where Tampa Bay needed to hit like a 70-yarder. Tampa Bay would have hit a 70-yarder to
Well,
beat
the
them.
problem is, too, on that fourth down, Eli wouldn't have had the wheels to get that fourth down sneak.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, apparently Daniel Jones went like 19 miles an hour or some shit as he sped to
Tampa Bay left the middle of the field wide open.
Here's the thing, though. I started thinking about this. I was like, there is no way that Tampa would have schemed for a running quarterback, right? Even if it was Daniel Jones, right? And it was brilliant play calling by Shermer to say, no one has seen Jones run like this. And they just knew that the middle was going to clear out. It was a smart.
Of course,
play.
because they did the spread.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a QB spy.
Yep. And so next week,
Bowles is looking at, they're looking at the just trying to protect the end zone. I'm not worried about the quarterback right now.
Yeah, because
It's
they
not
went
a
by
proven
the
runner
book.
like like you're not gonna have white boy run on you. Come on.
Yeah. Boy, that white boy fast too. You know, the thing I really liked about him, and I'm with you. I'm not jumping on the freight train yet of Danny Dimes. This team is gonna win maybe 6 games, but like, his decision making was good. And the other thing that's kind of annoying me, though, personally about the hype train is, yeah, he threw for 2 touchdowns, he rushed for 2 touchdowns. He also fumbled and lost the ball twice. Don't fucking...
That stuff will come with time if he develops. That's what you got to worry about. Like, it's just a fluke, or you want to see him against better defense.
Yes, that's
true. Tampa really shit the bed there.
They should have won. It should have been an L.
Dude, they should have won because their kicker should have kicked a 32-yard field goal. The coach deliberately took a delay of game because he's a fucking idiot.
So here's what was happening. I was watching the stream of the game, and I was like, oh, this is a 24-yarder. They're fucking done. I come back, and it's
I got it, Dave. The Pirates took the lead against the Cubs. Yeah, fuck the Cubs.
Yeah, fuck the
underachieving sacks of shit.
Aren't they eliminated if they lose? Something like that?
I think if they lose, they're down to 1 game left. But, like, they lost. They got whacked.
They got wiggity,
for a
wiggity
6-game series.
whacked.
Yes.
All right.
It was awesome.
We need to start reading these snappy chats.
There's like so many already. It's already going down.
I know, there's one that was at the top that I can't read now. That I just error.
Well, I use the classic, so
Okay. Can you
I have a
start with the
couple.
first
Yeah,
one?
first one is El Chris
Yeah.
for $5. Now that the MLB's season is ending, which managers are on the hot seat? Also, as a South Florida native, who is the best team in the Miami area?
So Joey Madden is
Yeah,
definitely
Madden,
on the
he's
hot
getting the
seat.
fuck on. Rick Renteria and Southside, I think he's gone too. Gabe Kapler, I would say
Kapler's
Bud
Kapler's
Black.
dead man walking. Mickey Callaway will come back next year,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
unfortunately, that hot streak is they're gonna do nothing. That's the thing that's got to worry you. Bud Black in Colorado,
You know what
that
I
would be
hear?
one.
I hear Alex Cora is on the hot seat. I'm like,
I
what
wouldn't
the
shock me. I mean,
fuck?
as I know, both Alex and Joey are probably on the hot seat. Just saying.
What about
I
Dave
I, I
Roberts?
keep getting those names mixed up. I noticed that in the
What
video. It's like,
happens
how
if
the
the
fuck?
Dodgers don't win the World Series? Is Dave Roberts on the hottie?
It depends how they go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's read this. Let's read through Alex Moreno, and then we'll start with the tier maker list.
Yep. We
Okay.
also have Beast of Metal 1989 for 20. Breaking. Eric Jones becomes first NASCAR Cup Series driver to be disqualified in almost 26 years. Opinion. You think MLB up? I'm biased towards veteran players. They got nothing on NASCAR. Wake me if Rowdy or Truex ever get DQ'd.
You know what I think would be awesome if Beast like sent business emails like this. Like
Talking about the Norfolk Admirals and the Pirates.
no,
Not the
if he
Pirates.
was at work, if he had some professional job and this is how he communicated to his coworkers, like if he was
No,
like
he's got to go into that alter ego like he did a few weeks ago.
right, like he's got to like he sends someone like in IT like breaking, my computer is no longer interfacing. Opinion, if you don't get your ass down here and fix it, I will fucking throw out your sandwich in the break room. You have nothing on me. I'm Beast of Metal. All right, I'm just messing. Hey, Beast, by the way, tell me what you think about Armstrong Stadium. I'm putting them. Oh,
Sorry, the Cubs suck ass.
the
They just gave
Cubs
up two
do
more
suck
runs.
ass. Beast, I'm
They do.
featuring Armstrong in my next stadium video. It's just if you have time. Do you follow me on Twitter? Message me on Twitter if you have any thoughts on that. Anyways, all right, let me read all of Alex's while the Cubs blow it. Alex Moreno,
Small.
who helped me on the stadium video with information on Citrus Stadium, big shithole. He's actually going to appear on the video itself. Alex Moreno, who's ready to burn some money? I know I am. Damn, son, he's ready to burn some money. Throw that shit in the fire.
We're like strippers, man. You got to make it rain.
Mm-hmm. New channel is Tahoe Super Sports. New vids coming. Yep.
Nice.
Alex is also a fellow YouTuber as well. I also did a video explaining the Spanos incident. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to have time to include all of that in the video, but I'll talk to you about it. And can I create a jingle for the Take Bowl intro? That you got to talk to Tree for that. And this last question, do you think AB is done for good? Like done.
He won't be done. Somebody else will take a claim on him once these allegations fall down. The problem is, like, once the investigation, nobody's going to touch him. That's
Yeah.
why. I'm just saying, thank God I don't have to worry about fucking Antonio Brown.
He's
I got
terrible,
other shit
man.
I want to do.
I'd take him on my team once these allegations. No, I wouldn't. I'm just
No,
kidding.
once the
Who does he
he's
go
not
to?
worth the headache.
Cincinnati. Let's think of the
The
teams
Redskins.
Redskins. Yeah.
Because Dan Snyder's a piece of shit.
That's a
I
Redskin
would go
move.
probably Cowboys, maybe.
Cowboys would
It's Jerry.
take him. Yep.
I would say maybe
Bengals.
Miami, possibly, if they want to rejuvenate themselves after their tank.
Mm-hmm. Oakland.
I would.
Oh wait.
San Fran, maybe.
You don't think the Raiders would take him?
I don't know, man. I don't think they're the type to be fooled me twice. Shame on me.
Jacksonville would sign him.
Not with Marone and Coughlin.
Yeah. How long until he gets a face tattoo? You know, like one of those.
I'll give it 3 years.
3 years for a face tattoo, and he just disappears into obscurity. It's gonna be weird. All right, let's look at some game scores. We're gonna do the tier maker as we go through the snapper chat, so we can have fun doing this. Let's look at NFL scores. This is week 3 of... Oh, shit. Here we go. Of course. Of course Jake Bizzell would do that and just drop a hundy on us right now.
The Jake Bizzell, the standard.
Yeah, he
Bizzell.
didn't like
we
getting...
just call that a Bizzell.
Yeah. he didn't like getting shown up by Jared last week. So he's just had to drop $100 on us. That's the red tier. Fun fact, 2 Miami Dolphins are on pace to give up 709 points and only score 84 in response. Also, looks like the Ravens hype train may surpass the Browns if things continue as they are. Second favorite team looking way better than Baker and company despite the loss. Yeah.
They showed me more this past week than they did the last 2. They kept pace and they can hold their heads in pride. I mean, they still lost. I mean, Earl Thomas has got to eat shit. I thought they did going into Kansas.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens and Browns are going to be neck and neck. I think on the flip side, the Browns look better. I mean, they played the Rams, man. The Rams are Super Bowl contenders. The Browns are not right now.
The problem with the Browns is their coaching and lack of discipline is going to hold them back.
Yeah, Freddie
They
Kitchens.
should have won the game if it weren't for Freddie Kitchens making some really boneheaded decisions in play.
I don't know why.
Who runs a draw play out of shotgun on the 4th and 9? Who does that?
Freddie Kitchens, man. I don't know. Remember, he was on Hugh Jackson's staff, right?
Yeah,
And
he's just unprepared right now. He's just not ready.
Yeah. They should have gone with Greg Williams. They'd be...
No, they should have gone with outside the organization. I wouldn't have gone with either of them.
Yeah, I think Greg Williams...
What they needed was like a real veteran hand. They didn't need like a newbie or a hard ass.
Yeah, they did not need a noob. All right. First game of the week in week 3 was, I believe it was the Panthers, right? Or Titans Jags?
Titans Jaguars, the Thursday night classic.
That was a terrible game. Jaguars
It was
won
awful.
Titans suck. Where do you put the Titans?
Speaking of which,
hold on.
I would put them in the C range.
In the
because they have a lot of questions.
Hold on, I gotta adjust these tiers. So division, wild card.
Always unprepared. Welcome to the dumpster fire.
After I told Jared that we'd tank offs. Okay.
I'll read a couple super chats while you work on this. Beast of Metal 1989 for 250. Correction to previous, it's been almost 27 years. And that's probably about the NASCAR suspension.
Ah.
Uncultured Barbarian for $5. 5 points was right about Michigan fans. You get called nasty names when you point out it would cost Michigan $15 million to dump Harbaugh. And that's because Michigan fans are whiny, entitled little shits.
Harbaugh is going to leave. You cannot fire Harbaugh even if it was for free because you begged him to come to Michigan. Like, you sucked the hell out of his Harbaugh dick. And then you're getting the results that you didn't expect. So, I don't know. You got to live with the bed that you sleep in, Michigan fan. And it's ugly. It's very ugly. All right. So, we put the Titans and the Jaguars in false hope. They still haven't traded Ramsey, who is just hiding. He's doing a Ferris Bueller and not coming to practice.
There's a rumor going out that apparently the Philadelphia Eagles have offered Zach Ertz in a package for Jalen Ramsey.
Zach,
that's a rumor right
now. It looks like it's not done yet. I don't know. I'd rather, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'd rather have Zach Ertz than Jalen Ramsey.
Zach Ertz is a good safety valve.
Yes. All right, where did you stop?
I stopped on Uncultured Barbarian.
All right, Alex Moreno, Song of the Week, Angel of Death by Slayer. Sing it. I don't even know that song. Hold on.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, sing it.
Auschwitz, the meaning of pain, the way that I want you to die. Slow death, immense decay, shadow that cleanse you of your life. Forced in like how you are, stripped of your life's worth. Human mice for the angel of death. 400,000 left to die. And then, it's pretty gruesome stuff. It's about Josef Mengele.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Very popular in Argentina. that guy. Oh, sorry if I messed up your mic. NL Alex Moreno again. NL Central winner predictions, Cards or Brewers? I think the Cards got it.
I'm gonna say Cardinals right now just because they're on a decent streak. The Brewers are doing all right now. They're up 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Mets just hit a home run, so 4-2 there. But
Mets season is done. It's done.
yeah, I mean, losing last night pretty much killed it.
Yeah,
You had
saw
to sweep.
Petey and McNeil were like crying. It was sad.
It's a wasted year, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Uncultured Barbarian. I like this. I found 5 points through UT, which is how most people find me. And you two have entertained the hell out of me. Keep up the good work. Also possible tank bowls in week 4. Well, the Steelers and Bengals are playing.
Steelers-Bengals would probably be your best tank bowl.
We gotta talk about that in a little bit. Have you hit 300,000 subs yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Apparently close.
You're very close.
299, but because YouTube changed that, it can't see basic numbers now. It makes you feel negative.
It seems like your number is so small. Like, it just says 299K, and that just
it's just like it just rounds it now. You shouldn't be rounding it to like numbers. You should be rounding it to the 100.
These are big numbers,
not the 1,000.
Yes, like 200 and even 299,114. That sounds like a lot of fucking subscribers, not 298K. It's bullshit. YouTube makes us lose our self-worth daily.
Pretty much. I can know that.
Cowboys and Dolphins. So we're gonna go ahead and add a Dolphin tier here.
Yeah, they are a special tier. They tried hard. Josh Rosen just is throwing to a bunch of stone hand wide receivers, but that is a.
Let's give that little color.
Yeah, that is pretty much a free win for anyone on that list.
Oops, I want to change the color there. So this is Dolphins.
Pretty much.
We know where to put them. All right, again, are the Cowboys Super Bowl contenders or division winners?
Ooh, that's tough right now.
I'm not going to put
them. They haven't really played anyone that great right now.
Yeah,
they played really easy opponents. I'll play them in division right now with a good shot at Super Bowl if they win. The next couple games.
They've beaten everyone they played. It's not their fault that they've played.
Yeah, exactly. You played the Gigantes and the Dolphins and probably the Jets.
Let's see. Alex Moreno again. Could an NHL team work in Halifax or Alaska? Not Alaska. It's not populated enough, unfortunately. And Halifax is in Nova Scotia, so probably not. Northeast. I think Hamilton. They could probably have a team in Hamilton. They've talked about it a lot.
I mean, it'll be a little close to Toronto.
I like.
I was thinking about second Toronto, maybe Quebec City. That'd probably be the only other one.
I'm going to read this next one because I had an idea today, and then you read the next one. Alex Moreno, my Halloween costume, Tommy Wiseau of The Room. That would be... that's going to be hilarious, by the way. My idea for a Halloween costume, though I'm not going into any Halloween parties, is I would get a wig with a balding and curly hair, and I would shave like a dirt-lit mustache and wear red swimming trunks and get a little lifeguard whistle, and I would be Billy from Stranger Things, and then I'd have my wife wear like a one piece, and she could be whatever the mom is. So if you guys want to do a couple's costume, do Billy from Stranger Things and the MILF, whatever, Mikey's mom. There you go.
Yep. And for the next question, who is the worst QB of all time, in your opinions?
Of all time, Nathan fucking Peterman, man.
No, man, there's a lot worse than that. Look up some of the old Atlanta Falcons rosters.
Ryan Leaf was pretty bad. I think there's got to be a combination because there's worse QBs that.
Yeah. 1974 Atlanta Falcons, there's a guy named Kim McQuilkin. And his stats, 108 for 272 career, a 39.7% completion rate, 4.2 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns, 29 interceptions.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's bad. That's what I think of when you think of like the worst of all time.
That is pretty much the worst of all time. All right, Bills and Bengals. Bengals are definitely in the tank offs for sure. They are done. And the question with the Bills is, can they compete for the division versus
I want to see what they do against the Patriots.
big time measuring stick next
I will
week?
put them at wild card for now,
Yes.
but this week's going to be very telling because this is their first real opponent they face.
What if they go and fuck around and beat the Patriots? Which I don't think will happen, but Bills Mafia fan is very excited right now.
I don't blame them.
TNT Jones.
I mean, they nearly blew it against Cincy, but still.
Yeah, I mean they struggled against the Bengals, so I'm not too excited about them against the Patriots.
It's now 7-1 Pirates.
Oh my gosh, lol Cubs. No,
that
Cubs,
is lol Cubs.
No Cubs, no. All right, the Squid, the Diva, 2010 to 2019 type F. Everybody, yes.
Always type F.
All right. Read these next three Morenos. That's what we're
That
calling
I can
them now.
do, sir.
Moreno.
Alex Moreno for 5. Worst current stadium in the NFL excluding Oakland Coliseum. Ford Field, Raymond James Stadium, Soldier Field, Levi Stadium, somewhere unpleasant.
Ooh, that's tough.
Like, Levi's is pretty bad. Soldiers just has like a really ugly exterior. I would I have to really think about this. Because like most of them are all cookie cutter. There's nothing really like differentiating them like a baseball stadium of sorts.
Raymond James and Tennessee, they're the exact same design. I bet you didn't know that. Like they are the exact.
I did not know that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because they're pretty much
layout,
the same damn thing.
What is the worst stadium? And I can't go with Oakland because Oakland one is shit. Yeah, Nissan is pretty bad, dude. Lambeau's cold, but they redid it. FedEx Field is pretty bad. Yeah. FedEx Field is aging. It's probably time to send it out. Chargers, yeah, I guess but they're gonna go into a new situation next year. Same with the Coliseum. But I guess if you exclude the Coliseum and where the Chargers play, I gotta say that FedEx is shit. Shit, if you tell me. Alex Moreno.
Yep, one more here. For 5. So the Seattle Board of Promotion came up with the concept for the new NHL. They Bradley drew a salmon, which everyone refers to as the poop sock. I have not seen this yet, but I've heard wonderful things about it.
I would love to just poop in a sock. Just, you'd have to like really work it, right? You'd have to you'd have to hold it open. Like, how would that work? Poop in a sock. I don't get it, man. Let's go poop socks from Alex. It's a trend now online. I've never pooped in a sock. I'm proud to say that. All right, the Lions beat the Eagles. That was very surprising right there.
The Eagles played like shit.
Yeah.
They were both trying to hand each other the game. Detroit like nearly blew it, but the Tigers the Eagles just looked awful.
The Eagles are banged up like a car that's been left on the turnpike. Like
they're the Phillies.
Yeah.
They are Phillies. Chronic underachieving, frequent injuries. Pet players who shouldn't be getting any playing time, anti-clutch, frequent errors. They're the Phillies.
How about that rescue worker that said we was catching them babies, unlike Aguilar?
Dude, I would pretty much trust Nelson Aguilar to break anything I desired. If I wanted to like break some code for a game, I would hire Aguilar because he would drop it.
Yeah. The cool thing was though Aguilar invited him to the game next weekend and was like, "Hey, you can watch me drop passes in person." All right, I'm gonna put Detroit in false hope, and also the Eagles are going from wild card to false hope.
They're false hope. They're both false hope right now. Alex Moreno, you have one more. Let's go poop socks. It's a trend now online.
I thought I read that one, but it's all right. I'm gonna read Froman and the rest of these Morenos. Because the money is coming in, everybody. You guys are fucking awesome. I love you. Jared Froman, is it me or did the Eagles receivers play like their hands were covered in butter? Yes, they were bad, man. That's
Yeah, it
yeah.
was like Carson Wentz. I felt like he was going to ready to snap people with the power of the Holy
Did
Lord.
did you see that tweet that I posted of his offensive line just getting up in the game? Like I was
Yeah, I
like,
did see that.
yeah, I was like, what did Carson Wentz like insult their mothers or some shit like collectively? Because they just got up and they just stood around like this and they were like, and then two guys just ran right past him and sacked the shit out of Carson Wentz. Like he must be one of those dickheads in the huddle, you know, one of those assholes. Because I went to I used to work with a guy that was the starting center for Phillip Rivers, and he would chew them out but not cuss. He'd be like, "Guys, you got to do better. You're not doing diddly poo out there." He'd be like, "What the fuck?" Phillip Rivers was married in college and didn't go to any of the parties, by the way.
I
Um,
mean, he seemed like he was more of an abstaining type.
let's see. Alex Moreno, let's see how many people I can infect with this live stream. Citrus College will be proud that they finally made a list at all for their awful stadium. Yeah, I found an article that said that they intentionally didn't change the playing surface and it put a lot of athletes at risk. Can Seattle poop socks be the next sports meme? I don't know. Maybe Austin Matthews showing his ass to someone is the next sports meme. We'll talk about that. I'm sure you guys are super
Yes.
chatting
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
And it
Good old
supposedly happened
Austin.
in July, but just came out.
Yeah, he me too'd someone. We'll talk about it. And Alex says, "We'll catch you later. Probably back to y'all reading these while I'm either on my break or restocking the pool locker rooms. LOL. Thanks, guys. Yeah, these were at 5 o'clock today.
Definitely. Thanks, brother.
We're not even
Most
to the ones
appreciate
that
you.
started after the show
Yeah.
started. Uh-huh. That's how it works around here. All right, we have got the Jets and the Pats.
Jets are hardcore tank off. They're borderline wolf.
Oh, they're almost in the
They
yeah,
look like shit.
they look terrible.
Yep.
God.
Le'Veon Bell, I'm sorry, buddy. This is what you signed up for. You have no line. You have no passing game. It's pretty much you. So try to warn you, buddy. Sorry. Grass ain't always greener on the other side, dude.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the Pats might need their own tier. It's
Yeah,
getting
they're Super Bowl right
fucking
now.
annoying, dude.
Yeah.
Really fucking
They
annoying.
got their free wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Jets could realistically go 0-6 because Pats play them in a couple weeks.
Oh my god. God, the Jets suck. Oh my god. They're terrible. Terrible. All right, you read a bunch.
Mega terrible.
You read
They
all
are
these
mega terrible. I got these Jared Fromans.
Yeah.
$5. I think the football gods are trying to show mercy towards the Lions. At this rate, Tree's predicting of a Mahomes injury will come true next Sunday. I could see like the defense collapsing or just Andy Reid going forward. Like that's how the the Lions are literally going, or they just get their ass kicked royal.
Do you think that KC still kind of has a suspect defense? A little
They
bit.
kind of do.
Kinda.
Secondary is still pretty rough.
shore
I
that
mean,
up.
it's being masked because Pat Mahomes is.
They can score on anybody, though. That's the other thing. No, they can score on anybody. Anybody. Keep going. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, no worries about that, man. Let's go with one more for Jared Froman. I wanted to say something else, but I dropping passes this past Sunday. Also, I meant to say prediction, not predicting. And one more, I have an instinct that's telling me that someone on the Redskins will be fired within the next week.
Nope.
Hopefully it's Dan Snyder, and then everything else will clean itself.
Nope. Jay Gruden is going to finish out this season as the head coach of the Redskins because Snyder doesn't do that, you know?
Dude should have been fired 2 years ago.
Yeah. He's a yes man. He's just there to not rock the boat and sound like his brother.
King of nepotism.
Mm-hmm. It's funny when you hear him on like talk shows or when they drop sound bites, you think that John Gruden's talking that Spider 2Y banana. And you're like, wait, that's Jay Gruden. Jay Gruden. All right, we'll stop at Lua 503. Let's look at who we got next. We have the Falcons and the Colts. The Colts are looking
They're
good.
looking like good wildcard contenders. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't expect Jacoby Brissett to make this much progress. I've
Expatriate.
always liked Brissett, but
Mm-hmm.
he looks pretty good right now.
Yeah. The Patriots
And the
wouldn't have picked him
Falcons,
if they didn't
yeah,
think he could play. So,
the Falcons are deep into false. They do not look good right now. Plus,
yeah.
Keanu Neal's out for the season.
Yeah,
So
they're losing parts, man. They're losing
the
parts.
Falcons, man, they're known for choking.
You don't say. Falcons have never choked. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Lua 503. Here is cash considerations for future soap opera to be named later. Only 13 more losses till my Tampa Bay 1-15 prediction is right. Yeah, Tampa is bad.
Yeah, I
Tampa
mean,
is
dude,
bad.
they should have won easily against the Giants.
They should have won, period. Not easily. I mean, even difficultly. First of all, they went away from Mike Evans in the second half, right? The only good thing is like Alec Ogletree got hurt and the Giants defense got better somehow.
Jesus.
And then I don't know how they didn't just put the Giants away. They had them dead to rights. They were up 28-10. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm the same thing. Like, once they got that 75-yard like scamper by Ingram, it's like, Jesus, what are you doing, Cam?
yeah, they had no Saquon, and the only receiver that was open was Slayton, and they still won. So it was it was an impressive.
That was not Todd Bowles' finest hour. It was not Arians' finest hour either.
Yep. James Amadei, Notre Dame has a football record of 1-1, which means no meaningful postseason football, but who cares? Notre Dame is 0-2 in stadium tours for 2020. So everyone was sweating Notre Dame because, they lost. And even though they made it competitive with Georgia, it's like, oh, they could still get in the playoff. Man, they lost, dude. Like, if they were so fucking competitive, they would have beat Georgia. I don't get that mentality. But also, I'm a secret closeted Notre Dame hater. Sorry, James. But I don't know. Until they fire Brian Kelly, I'm going to dislike Notre Dame. I just really dislike Brian Kelly. Not that I hate Notre Dame or their fans or anything. I think Brian Kelly is just a bad human being. And then Amij Dio's back. I hope the Lions buy cups for the inevitable kick. I hope Lions fans buy cups for the inevitable kick. Oh, like the kick from them kicking the can? Mm-hmm.
Kicking the dick.
Oh, kick. Oh, like cup, like a fucking cup.
Yeah, football, like a ball cup.
Protect your genitalia. That's what he's talking about. All right. So now we have Raiders Vikings. Vikings looked really good. I think they're back in wild card territory.
Yeah, wild card mode. Dalvin Cook looks really good.
I want to ask this question: is there a better wide receiver combination than Thielen Diggs? Like, who would you say is slightly better?
I don't know.
Maybe Brown. Maybe not Brown. Beckham and Landry.
Beckham Landry in terms of talent, yes. I would probably say maybe Jones and Ridley in Atlanta.
Yeah, Jones and Ridley are sick. Maybe Cooper and the other guy in Dallas.
They need a second. They need a number 2 down there.
I don't know. Thielen Diggs is pretty nasty combo. And then the Raiders. Are the Raiders in tank mode now?
No, I still say false hope because I think they just lost a good team.
I don't know.
So that's why.
Raiders are still they lost Antonio. They traded away picks for nothing. Remember that. Remember it was 3rd and a 5th. Those could be helping them later. All right, you're on Lord Brimstone. Lord Brimstone.
Good old dead air. Let's keep going with these super chats. Let's go for
Lord Brimstone. That's where you are.
Yep, Brimstone. Sorry. Lord Brimstone 1 for 5. First timer here. So are the Giants pulling a Lazarus and beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl again. Last two Super Bowl wins, they played the Pats in the regular season. I don't think they play the Pats this year, though.
They do.
Do they?
They play
Oh, wait, they
week
do.
8
AL
or
East.
9, something like that. So
Yeah,
after this weekend, the Giants could possibly get to 500 for the first time in, I don't know, 5 years. Then they play everyone tough. I think they play the Pats. I think they've got a lot of tough. I could look it up. I can, instead of just fucking talking. Why don't you read some?
That I can. Let's keep on rolling this train. Alex Moreno for 2. Who would you say is the best team in the NFC?
Oh boy, that's
what would you say right now? Like, I mean, it's a neck coin flip right now. I mean, I have to see how a bunch of other teams separate. I mean, the Rams look all right now. The Cowboys look all right. Packers
look very good.
I don't know how to feel about them right now. I mean, I want to see if their defense is like really, really legit, or they've just played bad offense.
Packers, their defense is good, but they're also out of sync. Like
they're very spotty on offense.
Yeah,
very spotty.
Rodgers and LaFleur are not meshing right now, and it's troublesome for them. But I'd say the Rams are the best team in the NFC. Yeah, the Giants play the Pats, the Vikings, the Cowboys again, the Eagles twice, and the Packers at least once. So and the Bears. So there's some L's in there. Trust me.
Oh yeah, Pats aren't going 16.
All right.
And I got one more from Beast of Metal 1989 for 5. I still don't like the Fitzpatrick trade, but at least he did a good thing. Sees stick gif of Juszczyk stiff arm. Oh, lovely. He's already got Mitchellitis. I have not seen that stiff arm yet. I don't know why.
Oh, the Juszczyk. Yeah, that was nasty.
Juszczyk stiff arm.
Speaking
of which, the Steelers made another trade. They traded their 2020 5th-round pick for Nick Vannett. So they're trading more picks. That's why I said that it's another desperation pick.
How delusional are these guys, man?
Because the Steelers don't tank. They'll probably trade their 2nd and their 3rd this year too. And it doesn't matter because they don't care. They want to make the playoffs. And they don't believe in tanking. They haven't had a record under 5-11 since 1969. The last time they were that bad was 1988. That's what you mean. That's what happens.
Everybody's asking me to check my Twitter so they can get in my ats right here. Justin Falk.
They're sneaking in your DMs.
Someone just sent Mitchell Trubisky. I love kissing titties. The Blues traded Justin Falk. Here's Tucker White fucking with us back here. I get it. All right. You guys think you're funny. Back to the tiers. Oh, why is that up there? Okay. Where were we with games here? Ravens Chiefs. Chiefs are definitely still
Chiefs are Super Bowl. I would put Ravens in division right now.
Yeah, Ravens look like the division winners. Especially the way that Cleveland is not able to win those big games. They looked better, but their offense seems out of sync.
Cleveland is just they're frustrating.
They're Clevelanding.
Because they lack discipline. They lack structure.
They're Clevelanding.
Pretty much. Brownsing.
They're brownsing. They're belowsing. All right. Kevin Michael Von Magnum. What's up, Kev?
What's up, man?
He's reading off someone. 13 of 15, 209 yards, 4 TDs, and 0 INTs versus Tampa Bay in his first NFL start. He's talking about
Daniel motherfucking Jones.
Yes, he's talking about this fella right here. Yep. Danny Dimes, baby. I did not expect him to run up the middle. That was the last thing I expected, was him to just take off like that. I was like, oh, he's going to throw a fade in the back of the end zone and it's going to get swatted down. And then he just took off and I was like, oh, I guess Eli.
You're too used to Eli. That's the problem.
That's true. And I was like, oh, Eli is never going to see the field again. After he scored that, I was like, yeah, Eli is done.
Just wait for the Steelers to trade for Eli.
And
that would be awkward as fuck.
That would be super awkward. No way they're going to trade
like a 3rd-round pick for him.
They need to keep him to keep Daniel Jones grounded and be like, hey, man. You know what? Eli is so classy. He's being such a good sport about it. Like,
I mean, he understands. Like he's probably had a really respectable career. You
Yeah.
can make the argument for Canton.
Argument. He's in. If people are like Philip Rivers is a Hall of Famer, then Eli Manning.
Philip Rivers is not a Hall of Famer. He needs a ring, and then he'll do it.
Yeah,
Eli,
then he's
he'll
never
make
gonna.
it because of the rings and the name.
He's never gonna get in. Philip Rivers. Well, and he should.
Dan Fouts, it took a long time for him to make the Hall.
Yeah, Eli will get in, but it'll take like 2 or 3 ballots for him.
Yeah, I'll probably take like a decade or so.
Kevin Michael Von Magnum for $10. Again, 2 things you must know before putting Daniel Jones in Canton. An impressive debut does not make an impressive career. 2, those stats I mentioned earlier were from Marcus Mariota's first NFL start. Oh, he tricked us. He tricked us.
Bastard.
That's right. You know, it's funny because I heard that. And then I think, in fact, Mariota had a even better second year after that. And then,
The injury stalled him out.
Yeah, he's
That's what I mean. That's why you got to be careful. Like I hear the same thing about Gardner Minshew.
Yes. The porn star, Gardner Minshew.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he had a good game, but I'm not hopping on that.
I love his character, though. I would love his character. I'm not putting Daniel fucking Jones in Canton, dude. Like, let's
There are a lot of people that are, though. Be careful.
I'm being.
They were doing it after his first preseason game.
Yes, I'm being very facetious, but you do have to say he has looked good in pretty much every touch he's had.
Like I said, he had a really good game.
Yeah, he's looked good. So he hasn't done anything that would make you say, "Oh boy, this guy." You know, Eli was making a lot of bad throws. All right, Paul Feinstein. What's up, Paul, who was on the show with us last week? For $2, Derp did a thing, UT. Which franchise has worse legacy of failure? Ooh. Who has the most painful legacy of failure?
In terms of any sport or just sports in general? I would say the Vikings have a pretty painful one.
Yeah. At least they've been to a Super Bowl.
Well, but still, they lost 4 in less than 10 years. Bills have a pretty painful one. I would say
the Caps would be the most painful.
Caps would,
yeah. And then the Blues followed. Maybe the Sharks have the most painful.
Sharks in recent terms, yes.
Yeah.
I would say maybe the Nationals over the past 10 years.
You know, you remember that movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Yes.
And the knight at the end who's like 400 years old. That's Joe Thornton right now. Exactly. Looks the same beard and everything. All right. Packers and Broncos. Broncos are in the tank.
They are tanking. They do not look good.
Yeah.
You have Von Miller and Bradley Chubb. You can't get a sack or a turnover in your first 3 games. That is alarming.
It's sad to say because the Broncos were in false hope at 0-2, I think, and now they're in tank off.
They're tank brigade right now. Yeah. I mean, they have a tough schedule coming up. They could start like 0-5.
And Green Bay, I'm not going to put in the Super Bowl tier yet.
I'd say wild card or division.
I'd say division because Chicago, even though they won last night, did they not look bad?
No, they didn't look that good. I mean, Mitch Trubisky apparently had like 1 good pass, and most of that was on Taylor Gabriel.
Oh, that
like his stats look good because they just gave him like a bunch of 1-yard screens. That was on the defense, and Washington being shit.
I will say this though, that throw was not bad that he made because he was moving to his.
I think he was shooting for like. I think he was throwing to Allen Robinson because it was like a little high, but it was catchable.
Yeah, it was a nice throw though. If he meant to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't mean to.
That's the one good pass of the game for Mitch Trubisky.
You ever be playing basketball and you're like totally trying to like shoot it at the rim and you bank it off the backboard and you're like, yeah, I meant to do that. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Definitely.
All right.
Hit
me with.
Let's
3.
go to we on TIE Fighter 94 for 5. Assuming both teams are winless by week 9, should we call Dolphins in the butt fumble a super tank bowl? Yes.
Yeah. If they're both winless at week 9, I will be so fucking erect.
Dude, Dolphins Redskins could be a decent little tank too.
Like, you know what? I would never need to buy Viagra. I would need 0-9 teams facing off.
Let's do a poll right now. Do you think Steelers Bengals right now is a tank bowl? Because there is a good argument that it is. Even though the
No,
Steelers technically aren't tanking.
no, because the Steelers cannot tank, right? They don't even have a first round pick. Like they
I'm not
can't.
saying they're deliberately trying not to tank, but still tanking.
I just don't think it works though. Like they're not gonna get a good first round pick, so they're gonna fuck up the tank by playing hard. And I think they win next week. I think they do.
They
They
better win next week. It's fucking Cincinnati.
fucking Pittsburgh. All three rivers are gonna burn. All three rivers are gonna burn. Fuck
Oh, I'm
yeah.
gonna say, like I told you, you should have fired all three of the coordinators before the end of the season last year.
Ooh, is there rumors of a shakeup coming? Any of
No,
that? No.
as I said last year, like I said, like the Steelers video I made after the season, I'm like, you gotta fire everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this rate, you might as well fire Colbert, and I wanted him to stay. But after these trades, I'm like, yeah, go, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, keep reading these.
That I can, sir. Let's go on to LA Superfly 94 by 5. Bryce Harper and the Phillies get eliminated from October baseball by the Nats. Words literally cannot describe the levels of irony in this statement. Plus, if they win this game right here, I think the Nationals make the playoffs.
Yeah, the
And they're leading
Nationals
6-5.
clinch a wild card if they win. They were losing earlier, but now they're
Yeah, Trey Turner hit a grand slam.
Oh,
So I was
wow.
kind of surprised by that as well.
The Nats are going to the playoffs after everything. Like, fucking.
They
A,
look
man.
like shit in April and May. I'm not confident in them because their bullpen is terrible.
Dude, the Dodgers looked like shit in fucking May and June last year. So,
Dude, the Dodgers don't look good because Kenley Jansen isn't the leader.
yeah, isn't that amazing? Porn stars and closers kind of have the same shelf life. You know, like 1
Oh,
or
yeah,
2
just
years
ask
of
Felipe
dominance.
Vasquez. Now he's rotting in jail. Boom.
Yeah.
And Mason Mahoney for 2. My weekly reminder that Nickelback exists.
This.
Only not yet.
Uh-huh. Oh, here we go.
Just wait until Alex Moreno finds out.
Yeah. Beast of Metal 19. I want to read these next two because these kind of all go together. Beast of Metal 1989. Quit it, Mason. He doesn't want him to encourage us. And then he drops a line, the dumbest line in any song I've ever heard for Buck 99. I want a bathroom I can play baseball in. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, God, that was a horrible
When I
song.
see a large bathroom, I'm just like, I wonder if I can work on my slider in here. That's what I'm thinking about. Mm-hmm.
No, he's working on his screwball.
Yeah.
Get it right.
I'm getting a little screwball. All right. Let's do another game. Panthers and the Cardinals. So, the kid from that Play 60 commercial, what was his name? Kyle Allen.
He looked good.
Yeah, is trying to Wally Pip Cam Newton. I think they're in false hope.
I mean, how much of that is on the Arizona defense, though? They are bad, but I like what Cal Allen did.
Yes. So Arizona's false, or sorry,
Arizona's Tank City, Carolina's false hope.
Yes, sorry, I had that wrong. Arizona's tanking fucking hard, dude, and they gave you all that hope, you know, with that tie against a good team in Detroit.
Good team, yeah, right.
Detroit's undefeated,
I'm sorry,
man.
Detroit's fraudulent. They're
Yeah,
fraudulent.
I know, they are totally.
They should be 0-3.
They should be. All right, read some snapper chats, will you?
Yeah, let's go on to Niles Ayer for 5. UT, your video about the Eagles has had another misfire. EDP is no longer a virgin. You say hi to my friend Elliot. He's a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. Elliot, I am so sorry about your Tampa Bay Bucks and how garbage they are. Now what you're hearing in the background is Mr. 5 Points rubbing himself with glee over the future of Danny Dimes. And Alex Moreno, we got another couple.
1 second. I'm very happy that EDP got his dick wet, by the way, as you all should be too.
Yeah. And now he will get to learn that you feel good for a couple days and then you're pretty much the same fucking. So if you think EDP is going to change after this, nope.
No. Everyone's selfish. Like have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philly when Charlie finally bangs the waitress and she turns on him like immediately and like becomes super clingy? Like you always that's how we all think, you know, like we all I don't know, whatever. Sorry. I'm just kind of Go ahead. Read the next one.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to the sexual life,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. The three ladies are probably watching right now. Alex Moreno for 5. I wrote a song. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it, it makes me laugh. How'd the Giants get so dead? And what the hell is on Eli's head? There's the Nickelback reference.
Uh-huh. Look at these fan graphs. Every time it makes me laugh. Daniel Jones reached 19.5 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. Right.
And Alex Moreno again. Local mountain is colloquially known as Mount Baldy. And one more for that, lol, it's our local ski hill near Claremont, California. You shout bald at it every time, Mr. Alex.
Yeah. Just like Instagram girls be showing mountains their titties, do you like show the top of your head to Mount Baldy? What is that?
Nowadays, it's like, oh boy, there's a natural disaster. Like, imagine like if Instagram were around in 9/11. You'd have a bunch of Instagram thotties taking pictures of the burning Twin Towers.
Right. They'd be like, hey, look at my ass while they're...
oh, this is a horrible tragedy with her ass just like sticking out and her boobs like leaning towards the camera.
What is that with Instagram?
This is for freedom.
Have you seen that though on Instagram? The thotties like show their boobs to the mountains and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what a waste. Like the mountain.
There are thotties that like go to Chernobyl and like do that shit.
They show their titties.
They're like, oh, look, there's an alien invasion. I better put this on Instagram.
It's terrible. All right, one more game here. Giants, Buccaneers. We're at the Giants are still false hope. They're going to win 6 games.
Yeah, they're definitely false hope.
Uh-huh. And the question is, are the Bucs in tank mode?
Yes. Yeah. Very close.
They're in the tank.
If they lose to a team like the Giants, you're very close to the tank.
I will have to note, though, that the Giants have moved out of the tank into false hope. So
because Daniel Jones.
Yep, because Danny Dimes is fucking up the tank. They're missing out on a pass rusher right now because of Daniel Jones.
Should have drafted Josh Allen.
Yep. But you know what? I think some other
team would have had Daniel Jones at 17.
Some other team would have taken him and gotten mocked just as much.
Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. The Cubs gave up a home run to Eric Gonzalez. It's 9-2. Jesus. Fuck. Cubs trash. Trash.
Conman752 here to sell us the Eiffel Tower. Sup, guys? Wanted some of your guys' thoughts on Lamar Jackson. Are you buying him this year? Yeah. Or did KC game just confirm what you already thought of him? They are who we thought they were. I think he's good, man. I panned him a lot, and he's proving everybody wrong.
I've liked him since he was a rookie. I've liked his flashes of talent and ability, and I felt like I'd have the confidence that he'd develop as a pocket passer. He's still got a ways to go, but I like what he's doing. He's kind of like that Michael Vick style. Like, Michael Vick always had a lot of questions about his head, and that's what held him back. So if he can be that, he's an electrifying athlete. And sue me if you think I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think the thing that really hurt Lamar Jackson, though, was what you remembered from him all offseason was them getting the shit kicked out of them by the Chargers, and they could not move the ball. And I don't know what
because they don't have a passing game. They just busted the run.
Yeah. And now he's worked on himself, and I do like his work ethic and what he's doing to try to, prove that he's a good NFL quarterback. Someone got a hold of him and was like, dude, you could be Patrick Mahomes. And he was like, all right, bet. On the heels of that, Alex Moreno and Lamar Jackson is no longer a running back. Wow. Yes. And then I like this next one from Mason Mahoney. Flacco's song. Never made it as a Bronco. Couldn't cut it as an elite QB. And this is how you remind me of how I really suck.
There you go, son. Sing it.
Yeah, sing it. This is how Flacco is a shell of himself. What the fuck happened to Joe
Check
Flacco?
Down, man. Check downs. I mean, as I said, we've been seeing this in the AFC North for years. Yeah. Joe Flacco was a 1-year wonder in 2012, and after that, he just became a check down.
He was so good in that playoff run, man.
Yeah, but that was it. And then he just check down, check down, check down, check down, check down.
Mhm.
Maybe one bad pass here and there. Broncos for acquiring him. Because let's be real, he's not even like a good safe option now. It's just like, okay, check down. The
Didn't
Paul White
somebody
quarterback. That's why Paul White got him.
didn't somebody hit him like really bad in the face? Like, didn't he get the shit knocked out of him one game?
I
Like,
have no
I
idea.
remember, yeah, he got like a direct hit to the fucking face, and it ruined him, man. It ruined him. Let's read this one more from Connor Thompson. Tree FPV. Let's talk about the sillies. I mean Phillies. Tree, when is the Phillies video coming? I need to laugh at Philly again. Whoa, we need to laugh at Philly again. Also, love the content. Thanks, Connor. Yeah,
$400 million, and you still may not even get over five.
are they a lol
That's got to
cow?
be something.
Are they a lol
They're
cow right
pretty
now?
shit. If they don't fire Klentak and Kapler, they will be. Like, they pretty much half-assed, like, the deadline, and after that, it's just like, you forgot the pitching. You put it in all in, like, one guy, and he got injured.
Yeah.
Look at Carlos Santana once he left Philly. He returned to form.
Yeah, that's true.
That's got to say something to you.
It's true. I think Edwin Diaz will return to form once he gets out of New York.
Pretty much. Would you trade Edwin Diaz for Keone Keller? He's a cancer, but he's good.
I'd trade
Edwin Diaz will probably become a lights-out closer.
I'd trade Edwin Diaz for that ex-Pirates closer.
Vasquez.
Yeah. I'd take him right
Have
now.
fun in jail. Yeah, he's not pitching
Dude,
for a long time.
Once he
That's all I'm
beats
gonna
these
say.
charges, he'll be fine, dude. All right.
He admitted to having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He's going away for a while.
Come on. If he can get saves, then he can
At
play
least a
for
couple
them.
years he'll be in jail.
Uh-huh. All right.
Come on.
Saints versus Seahawks. Are the Saints still in that even without Drew
I would
Brees?
say yes.
They're
I
still.
was surprised. I thought it would be a lot closer, but New Orleans just wrecked
Are you saying division or
They
Super Bowl
totally-
for them?
wild card.
Wild card? Not even division?
Let's think. Oh, wait, that would be division still, right?
Yeah, division for them. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that would be division because, like, no one else is really like wow to me in the NFC.
Seahawks, do you think they're still wild card? Or do they
The Seahawks, yeah.
Yeah.
I still say well.
I would put them in there. All right. Read some snapper chats. Boy. Oh, this next one.
Oh, my God. Dodgers, Zion, 15. All of my teams lost this weekend, all of them. But hey, hockey's starting soon, and I'll be going to Eagles Jets in 2 weeks. See you two awesome gentlemen Friday night. Also, I heart Ag, Cock, and Bear.
Cock
I
bear.
don't know. It's Cock Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Cock tease.
Oh, how non-gay is that?
That's pretty non-gay.
That's very not gay. Mm-hmm. It's gay.
Definitely.
Yes, we will see you Friday. Twitch, Dodger of Zion will be streaming on Twitch. What are we doing with
I think we're doing the NBA preview, right?
Yeah, that's right. NBA tarot cards. I wonder who's going to get the tower. Maybe Toronto.
Yeah. Nah, I'd probably say the LA Lakers. That would be a good one.
Yep.
Century for 5. Austin Matthews decides to be an idiot right before the NHL starts. This is what you were talking about earlier. 5
Yeah,
points.
no, it's not right before. It's just he just finally got
Well,
found
the guy
out.
came out. Like, it happened in July.
Yeah. So, he Me Too'd somebody. He was walking around with his pants around his ankles like a fucking dumbass, dude. Like
He's a drunk kid. What do you expect? That shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to give him back, but Toronto media is probably going to rip him to shreds.
These
They'll
athletes
call him a
get-
cancer and run him out of town.
They get too much attention and they have too much money and they let it get to their head, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's how it usually is. That's why you get the massive egos in the sports world.
Yeah. You'd be a horny bastard. If I was making as much money and was as famous as Austin Matthews and as semi good looking as he is, I would be a serious asshole. I would try to think.
I mean, we probably all would. I mean, let's put it this way. I'd be trying to, like, get with as many women as I could because, like, oh, look, I'm fucking rich.
Right. I'm Austin Matthews. I spell my name with an O. I tried to finger bang everything if I could, but I'm not. And that's why it's easy for us to judge because we're not those people. Like I'm fucking old ass 43-year-old
And I'm
bald motherfucker who's never been
I'm,
attractive. So I
I'm a
just
fucking
yeah
31-year-old Indian.
yeah.
So
So
whatever,
I'm a 31-year-old salty Yinzer that lives in a basement. You know.
pretty much.
Uh huh. All right, I'll
Let's
see.
go for
Oh,
Alcide for 14. Who are your series choices for Rookie of the Year? I'm guessing MLB or
MLB for sure is what he's talking about. Petey Alonso's got to get it with the 50 dings for me. He's gonna get some serious comp from who's that Braves pitcher that's really good. It starts with an S. I forget his fucking name. The Braves rookie.
Soroka.
Soroka, yeah. Sriracha, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the AL, who do you got for rookie of the
NL
year?
would probably be Jordan Alvarez. Easy.
Jordan Alvarez. Yeah. Yeah, that one's easy. All right. Let's do one more game here. Texans at Chargers. Texans are very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're division right now. Not gonna put them in the Super Bowl yet, but I think they are the class of that division so far. I mean, they beat a pretty decent Charger team. And the Chargers, are they either false hope or wild card?
I'm going to say false hope. They've had 2 winnable games they've squandered away right now. So they're in trouble.
Yeah, they are in trouble. Philip Rivers going to yell some non-threatening, not obscenities at his offensive line. Play
The
harder,
offensive
guys.
line and also like fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Like they should have beaten Detroit and they had a chance of beating Houston.
Trevor Taormina, $1.99. Quick reminder that Limp Bizkit is a thing. Yeah, remember Lance Borman? He would wear those contacts where his eyes were black, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Don't feed Phil with the Packers icon. We got a defense 3-0. Yeah, that's what happens when you spend all that money on free agents, right?
Yeah, you better. I mean, if you're like the Phillies, you get mocked and laughed at.
Yep. Gosh, we got a lot of fucking super chats here.
Jesus, they keep coming, man.
Yeah, we got to finish up this tier maker list. Now it just reset on me. There we go. The Lone Wolf 43. Go Bills, beat the Pats, please. I would love it if the Bills finally fucking beat up their big brother.
We would all feel good about that.
But then that would inspire them to get pissed off and win the next 12 games. You know that's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then Connor Thompson, Tree will gave Krappler to be a manager next season, please. Will gave
Better
Krappler.
not. Oh, your Mets just tied.
Oh.
Here comes the false hope.
The false hope. Here it comes. Gave Krappler
Your magic number's down to 1. Congratulations.
Krappler's got to be fired. I think his fate is sealed now. I think it's done.
Yeah, he should be.
All right, one more game. Steelers, 49ers. This is the question that we've all been asking. We know that the Niners are probably in false hope, right? Or are they a wild card contender?
I don't know, man. They should have lost against the Steelers.
That's true.
When you have 5 turnovers, you are expected to be crushed.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put them in false hope. The question now is the $1 million question. Are the Steelers in the tank offs?
I don't know. I would say Steelers would probably be false hope.
Yeah, I haven't
still false hope because they think they are still competitive.
Yeah, they're still making trades and they're still. But okay, maybe they're false hope from an organizational standpoint. But did the fans think that they should be in the tank offs? You know,
don't worry about Yinzer. They are very stubborn.
Maybe you can get a high.
So they are still in the false hope.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they'll probably trade it for some defense.
You're right. I've never seen a fan base so lockstep with management where they're like both absolutely delusional. It's like the Volunteers, you know? Like the Tennessee fans and the administration are both fucking deranged and delusional. It's amazing.
Welcome to the land of the Yinzer.
Yes. All right. read some snapper chats.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second here. That is a
I
the
like
Squid
this next one.
for $2. What would Antonio Brown's XFL nickname? Unemployed, because the XFL doesn't want anything to do.
Yeah, or he raped me. Something like that.
Mr. Big Chest. Kevin Michael Von Magnum for 2. A little out of date. Lowell Mets losing to Miami. God help FBV.
Tied now.
I said they just tied it up.
That was. Oh, we're into the ones that started when the show started. Great.
Yep. Yeah. That's It was 4-0 at one point,
Yeah.
but now it's 4-4, and the Mets are probably going to win and create more false hope.
Yep.
Unfortunately for you, Brewers won. Nationals are probably going to win. Your tragic number is down to 1. So I am sorry. You're probably still out of the playoffs.
Yeah, we're not making it. We should have won these games in May.
You should have won yesterday. As I said, like you were done the moment you had to sweep immediately after the Dodgers series.
Shit.
You had to win out.
We just got $2,500 in Croatian. So,
Croatian money. Ooh,
or is that Costa Rican money? I don't know. What is CRC? I don't know. That's a lot. 2,500. That's the biggest donation ever.
It is a Costa Rican colon.
Oh, wow. Someone's rolling up in Costa Rica. Yes. All right.
It's an American dollar is $4.28. So not bad.
No, not bad. All right. Read Leo Doyle, who was on a plane.
On a plane. On a plane. I'm currently at 10,000 feet cruising. Am I saying somehow won? I have no clue how we pulled that one out of our behind. I'm kind of surprised by that too.
Dude, Teddy Bridge would have led the Vikings to a deep playoff run if he didn't blow up his leg. You know? It was unfortunate. Teddy Bridge is a good quarterback. He had a lot.
He is. I like Bridgewater. Yeah. I mean, I hope he succeeds because of all the shit.
All right, read this one from Greg Oden.
Greg Oden. Oh, Greg Godin. Sorry, I thought you meant the old basketball player who's
that's the first thing I thought of. But it's
5. This one has probably been asked before, but have you guys tried to eat your John Boys on the show? So, I know you tried to get EDP on, didn't you?
Somebody asked EDP on his live stream if he would come on the dumpster fire, and he said yes. And then I tried to message him, and he never responded to me. John Boys, he works for SB Nation, who is owned by Vox. So
yeah, you'd have to go through them.
Yeah, why would he help his competition? That just seems silly.
I don't know, man. Like, we're not really competition with SB Nation.
I
wish I could have a team like that sometimes.
This live stream isn't, but I would say our videos are. Like, I feel anybody that I could never collab with is competition, right? Don't you feel?
I don't really see it that way. I mean, our real competition is YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Or the NFL and Roger Goodell's goons. That's our real competition.
Pretty much. Yeah. Just wait until the cease and desist come. Rams
and Browns in Sunday night. Rams are definitely still a Super Bowl contender. I would say that.
Yep.
Now the question is, are the Browns division? I'd say they're wild card now because of how strong the Ravens are.
I say false hope.
You're gonna drop them down to false hope.
They were false hope last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember?
They got to earn their way back.
I'm going to say false hope because they still have that potential, but their coaching holes them.
Yeah, they got to earn their way back into that wild card spot. They got to earn their way back. All right, let's read 3 more. Century for $5 Canadian. Tree, I really want to know when that Leafs legacy of failure is coming, since I feel it's long overdue.
It is, and the problem is that I'm just trying to find the time to do it.
You everything might want to do it for kickoff. Yeah, but hockey season, man, that's good. Hockey views could be a good time to capitalize.
Yeah, I need a lot of work to get into that. I've been doing it piece by piece.
That's true.
And then the problem is, every time I think I want to do something, Antonio Brown started going off of shit, and I had to do
All right, we just got a $50 Snapchat from someone who loves the Jaguars. Thank you so much. Anytime purple comes up, we got to read it. Jags Rule 21. Hey, guys, any thoughts on the Ramsey situation? I'm a giant Jaguars fan that was raised in Jacksonville and am super optimistic about the team with their recent success of one Gardner, the brokerage, Minshew. You think we have a shot at
Minshew?
Yep. You think we have a shot at trying to win the AFC South? The Ramsey situation is so weird because yeah, they're playing well, and then he wants a trade, but it's just weird. Weird. And
Yeah.
I think anyone can win the way AFC South right now. It's so wide open right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Even 1 yard short or 3.6 run can.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. I don't know. I really appreciate the $50 Snapchat. By the way, that's going in a stripper's ass. I don't know. I just don't think that they trade Ramsey. I think that they win another game and they're like, so do you want to win with us or be a shit?
And the Nationals just won, so
That's
they
it.
keep pace with.
So they clinch a wild card, at least one or two.
Yep, and they clinch a wild card in front of Bryce Harper. So yes, I think the Nationals do clinch or are very close to it because the Cubs would be done.
Yeah, the Cubs are fucking worthless, dude. Worthless.
They're going to be tied with the Mets. How do you feel about that?
How many times have we said on this stream the Cubs have to win? And they did.
Well, the Cubs are underachieving shit every time they are with blue and white. Well, they are just garbage.
Yeah, they got that
underachieving shit. They are a zombie of a franchise that learned nothing from their World Series victory in 2016. They never. That's why you get the situation you have. Epstein making the same mistakes he made in Chicago. Joe Madden turning into an arrogant fuck who thinks he can do no wrong. Over-managing everything to oblivion. The hitters just swailing at everything. Like starting pitchers just falling apart at the seams. This is what you get. And now, congratulations, Eloy Jimenez and a couple other good prospects are now with the White Sox. So have fun with that.
Lol Cubs. Century. Tree, I really want to know. Oh, wait. I read that already. Stickfig dude, the Patriots only picked up AB so they could win in Miami. Yes, that's something very.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's very Belichick.
Really does sound about right.
They needed that edge, for real. Connor Thompson, Tree's Phillies video when spent $9 today. Happy face. Okay. Yeah, he's really asking you for a Phillies lolcow. What it is.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't shock me. I mean, as I said, the issue's time right now because unfortunately, sports ball for the NFL takes up all the damn time. Plus, coming up, I need to do the NHL season haters guide. So, yeah, I'm not going to do Days of Our Steelers this week because not much happened. But I'm going to spend that time working on the NHL haters for both conferences plus MLB postseason.
Do you ever liken making a video sometimes to being on a treadmill and you're
pretty much
fourth of the way through it?
Like the NFL season, it's pretty much it gets routine.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to end. Plus, the Cubbies lost. Woo! Fuck you, Cubby.
You ever be halfway through a video and you know that there's still 6 more hours to go and you're just like, all right, I need to stick my head in an oven like Sylvia Plath
pretty much now. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do the last game, and then we'll just read nothing but snapper chats for the rest of the fucking show. So that we can get these out and finally go to bed. It's already 10:16. All right. The Bears and the Redskins. The Redskins are obviously in the tank offs. They're almost on the Lawfin level of bad. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, they're rough.
They're gonna go in the tank offs, but if they go 0-4 and lose to the Giants, they're in the Lawfin level.
Redskins were mega trash. They were trash.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
The question is with the Bears, what the fuck do we do with them? Are they a wild card contender? Are they? I would
say with their defense, yes. If it were based on offense, they'd be hardcore fun.
Yeah, I know. So there we have it.
Also, your Mets are going into extras with the Marlins. So
of course.
You're still alive.
All right, so there you have it. There's week 3 right here. And let's save it and download it. Title of tier list NFL week 3. Download the image. Week 3. We're going to look back at these someday. Probably never. All right. There it is. All right. Let's read Snapper Chats for the rest of the show. That's what we do. I think we stopped at Jack Kablitzky. So you read Jack Kablitzky games. You there? Or
Yeah, I'm still here,
you
man.
jacking off?
Trying to dunk on the Cubs right now.
Oh,
So
you're
that
tweeting.
is-
You're tweeting.
yes, I'm dunking on the Cubs. And nothing better than dunking on the Cubs. Let's go on to Jack Kablinsky, 99. Who's worse, the Dolphins or the 2008 Lions? I'd probably say the Dolphins because the Lions weren't really trying to tank. They were just years of incompetent management.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm texting.
Yeah, but hey, nothing wrong with that. But I would say the Dolphins.
Jury's out on the Dolphins. They got to go 0-16 first. And
Sure.
the Dolphins might beat somebody.
I don't see them going 0-16. They'll pull out a win or two out of their ass.
2008 Lions were terrible. Terrible. But
they were
if
bad.
the Dolphins
Thank you, Matt Mel.
If the Dolphins complete the dream, the perfect season,
and to think that 2008 Lions team had Calvin Johnson. So there's always hope for you out there if you're on a garbage team.
Yeah. Yep.
Except if you're Calvin Johnson, then you just die. Newfound power for 10. Kapler will be in Philly next year because Matt Klentak is too stubborn to admit he's wrong about his choice.
Matt Klentak might not be in Philly next year.
He should be fired too because he made a lot of mess up.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Harper isn't a bad player. Like he's all right, but you don't pay $330 million for all right. You pay for a transcendent talent.
Yeah. Yep. They knew what they were getting though. They gave $330 million to a guy that batted .230 and hit like 31 home runs. So they knew they were getting a guy with a big loop in his swing. That's what it was.
Pretty much.
It's your boy Ryan K. Oh, are you supposed to read that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Do it.
Yep. It's your boy Ryan K for 2 first-time dono. Cheers to a great dumpster fire. Thanks for joining us, my man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the dono, Origato, Mr. Rubato. Appreciate it. Gadzooks, who we met up in Hamilton, Canada. Another depressing day in Reds country. They scored 2 runs in the first inning and have scored 0 runs since. Can't wait until Turner Ward gets fired. Who am I kidding? They won't do that. Lol. Yeah. It's not going to happen. I can't believe he's their manager. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when he was a spot pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Turner Ward.
Yeah, I remember when he was on the Pirates Freak Show team of 97.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy now? All the people that we watched growing up are like managers and GMs and fucking shit.
Yeah.
Lord Ariados for $5. I'm a Braves fan. Should I expect disappointment in the NLDS or NLCS? I would say NLCS for sure. I think the Braves get to the final showdown, but then they're going to face the Dodgers, who will win the NL and somehow blow the World Series.
They're losing to the Royals right now. What the
And then
Braves.
You guys,
No.
Anime Holic Tops checking in with $5 Euro. You guys need to watch the Shabbat extension announcement video from last week and Sen's Twitter. It was like the best thing I have seen all year. Yeah, I saw that they extended him and I was like, why didn't they make the headline Shabbat Shalom? I was really pissed off about that. I was very upset by their lack of creativity on their social media team. All right, you get the next 3. Well, we already read Jake Bazell, so you know how to do it.
Yeah, we can keep on it going here for Cody Rempelos. We'll call that a non for 5. Thank you, brother. Luke Snacks for 2. Danny Jones looks like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber. No, he looks like Eli, who looks like Jim Carrey and Dumb.
Oh, did you read Joe Haas, though?
No, I did not. Joe Haas for 10. Keep it up, guys. Keeping up the tradition of doing laundry at college and listening to the dumpster fire, and y'all somehow explain how the Lions are undefeated. Other teams choking on their own shit. That's why they're undefeated.
Yeah, they're 2-0-1, and they shouldn't be. So, I don't know. They could fuck around.
I mean, technically they should be 0-3. They really should.
Yeah.
Being embarrassed by Arizona like that, if they pick that, that's a loss. San Diego doesn't completely choke on the goal line, that's a loss. And if Philadelphia is anyway healthy, drop everything, that's a.
You gotta give them
That's
credit.
why. That's why I think they're frauds.
You should have won that Arizona game though. They should be 1-2. It's really
Yeah,
how it
I
should
mean,
be.
like when you blow like that kind of lead, you should be embarrassed like that.
Danny
Mitchell
Jones.
Israel for first Super Chat World Series predictions.
Ooh, Dodgers Astros.
I'm gonna go Astros versus Cardinals.
That hurts my soul.
Interesting right now, and it hurts me too.
Yeah. Do you know how much I
But the
fucking hate
Cardinals
the
look
Cardinals?
all right so far. They've got pitching again.
I'm losing all the Cardinals audience here tonight.
Yeah, I said the Braves looked good in that sports ball. I'm like, oh fuck, we're done.
Yeah, they're done. Jordan Culberson for $4.99. Got to know what's the saltier fan base: Tennessee Volunteers or Pittsburgh Steelers? Both have similar histories and tendencies. Yeah, we actually mentioned that earlier.
Yeah. Steelers are pretty salty right now.
Yeah, they're fucking salty.
But the Volunteers are mega salty. They've lost to some bad opponents.
I don't know.
Like when you lose to Georgia State,
yeah,
it ain't good.
I should have ranked them higher on the salt chart. Tennessee. Yeah. Tex was giving me shit.
I mean, if Pittsburgh's bad for longer, they'll be salty. Especially if New England goes to the Super Bowl again. Mega.
Tex was busting my balls because I didn't consult him on the Aggie salt. And I know I should have. But he brought up a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even fucking think about. And he was right. I should have. But, you know, sometimes you just got to get videos out. You know, it sucks. That's what happens when you have tight production deadlines. Brandon Davis for 20. Thank you so much, Brandon Davis. Pittsburgh trading for tight end Nick Vannett, apparently. Also, how about that David Montgomery and Taylor Gabriel catch? David Montgomery is a sneak player in the league. I like him. He's the running back, right? Yeah, he's a stud. And Taylor Gabriel, that was the touch.
That was a nice catch. I mean, you think it's incomplete, but he scrapes his foot. So I said, I felt like that catch was more on Gabriel than Trubisky.
Yeah,
because of that foot.
The first time I watched it, I was like, "That's incomplete." But then when they slowed it down and showed that he,
you see the foot just scrape the grass. That's a catch.
No, well, I knew that he scraped that in. The thing was, I didn't know he got that first foot down. Yeah. That was amazing. The
issue with the Bears play calling right now, they really need to feature Cohen and Montgomery more. Yeah, they're trying to force feed Trubisky, and it's not.
That nice Jewish boy, Tariq Cohen.
It's not Tariq Cohen, the hammer.
The Hebrew hammer. Shalom, Cohen.
I can't do that because you're half Jewish. You can't.
I can't.
So I'm going to re-education camp.
I can't. Can I make Polish jokes though?
But nobody gives a shit about Polish jokes. We're not a protected class.
Have you seen Sticks and Stones with Dave Chappelle?
No, I've heard people bitch about it though.
It's very funny. I can't repeat the joke, but it's very funny. He asked why you can't say the F word
it's all
on TV.
Problematic and shit.
Joey,
let's go to.
Oh, you start reading. Just start at Joey Overstreet.
Yep, Joey Overstreet for 10. The last time the Broncos went 0-3, I was not. I am 19. Now I have to root for Tampa Bay and Detroit. I'm so sorry.
You must like pain. You're going from the Broncos to Tampa and Detroit?
Yeah, that's like pain on top of pain. The Broncos have won a Super Bowl recently. Those two franchises kill for Denver's success as well.
Yeah. It's like losing your eyes and then being like, I'd rather take being deaf. Okay.
Beast of Metal 1989 for 5. For the record, 5 points. We already follow each other on there. The giveaway is my avatar there has half a face on the skull.
All right. Well,
I know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah, message me about Armstrong Stadium. Make sure I didn't forget anything about it. It's right next to a cemetery. All right.
And Carl Singleton for 5. NBA or college basketball? Which one do y'all prefer? I'd say college.
I like college basketball for sure. over
Yeah.
the NBA because it's just not as predictable. But even though the NBA is no longer predictable, what am I talking about? I like the March Madness though. I jack hard to the March Madness. It's very fun. Jared Broussel, who says, of course we aren't doing the NHL preview tonight, and my internet stayed working the entire damn time during a tornado. $25 says when we try to actually do it, my internet will go out when it's sunny and not windy. So thanks for bringing that up and for the $25, Jared. Next week, we probably will do 2 dumpster fires. Are you in for 2, Tree? Because
That would be a good idea.
We got to do the NHL like official predictions, and I got an effort, a guest. I don't know if Jillian will come on, but
Jillian Fisher, very nice.
Yes, but she's so busy.
I know she's wanted to come back on for a while.
Yeah, but she
has time constraints.
She's a celebrity.
She's big and famous now.
Yeah, she's like she gets flown places to watch games and stuff.
Yeah, flown places. She's partnered with like NBC.
Yeah. She's just too big for us little.
She was
guys
on the NHL awards.
Yeah.
Dude, you aren't worthy of us.
Yeah, I know. Just come do a little stream with 2 little shit.
Couple hundred people. Yeah.
All right. Yes, but next week we will do an NHL thing. Carl Singleton, NFL or college football? Which one do you prefer? NFL all day. I like college football. Don't get me wrong. I follow it, love it. But number one, the copyright strikes or copyright vultures on college football footage are fucking assholes.
They are.
And number 2, I just like the NFL, man. It's amazing.
I prefer the NFL too. I feel like the NCAA is like a lot like a scam.
It is.
Because like you have like pitching about the players who want to come and go everywhere they want. Guess what? Coaches come and go everywhere they fuck.
Yeah.
They get paid millions.
Yeah, the thing with college coaches is that they are typically the highest state employees. Like they're the highest paid employee in a fucking state, and all they do is coach football. These fucking firefighters are like saving lives every day, and they make decimal points of what a
firefighters, doctors,
right?
Like not lawyers, but teachers.
Yeah, they can't afford to fund the VA, but these college coaches are making millions. Okay, I see how that is. I get how economies work, but it's just ridiculous. The players should be able to profit off of their likeness as well. Mason Mahoney, favorite soccer team, both of y'all. Team USA, women.
I don't know, man.
They are the only ones that win anything.
I could pretend England. It's like it's coming home.
I guess if I had to pick an MLS team, I'd probably go with the DC United. So I don't know. I'm not a big New York honk when it comes to MLS. So,
yeah, I'm not a big MLS. Like our local teams, like Mason Mahone, Jerome Jorlando for 5. If you were Brody Van Wagenen, would you cut the cord on Syndergaard?
No, he's got too much upside, man. If you could get him,
I mean, you have to get somebody with equal upside.
Yeah,
it's the only way.
If you could get him right, you would have Stroman, DeGrom, and Syndergaard. That is a top-notch 1, 2, 3 right there. So, yeah, he's got it. You got to fix something with him. His slider was very flat this year, though. All right, keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff can change over time, though. So you just got to be careful about that. Pitching is very, hit or miss. And also Jerome Giorlano for 5. You ready to see everyone's favorite and New York sports radio host, Mike Francesca, in a movie with Adam Sandler called Uncut Gems? Does he just sit on his cell phone all the time, just rambling about stupid shit?
The thing with Francesca being in a movie, I just don't buy him as a credible radio host.
Well, the problem with Francesca is he went on this ego-driven retirement only later.
I like it when Francesca fell asleep on the air. That was my favorite part.
That sounds about right. I mean, Francesca seems like the kind of guy who's just gone complacent, and that's that happens over time. But least have some dignity and bow out. Don't keep going.
I think somebody found screenshots of him like fucking throwing Daniel Jones under the bus, saying he's like, I know, that they're garbage, and then him going back and saying, I knew that he was gonna be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Franceschi.
Mr.
Beast the Metal.
Francesca.
1989. Breaking Tampa Bay Lightning re-signed Braden Pointless to 3-year, $6.75 million per year bridge deal. Opinion: they should have traded a package of his rights and Serga Chumps last year while they have any value. I'm not hating on the deal for Braden Point.
Yeah. I think it's a little cheap, but like you think of Florida taxes. I'm more concerned about Tampa because I feel like they've done nothing about the core that's always true.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson.
And they just brought in Shattenkirk. They've learned nothing.
Yeah, they're just bringing in ex-Rangers.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here, have Shattenkirk.
Dan Girardi retired.
That puppy that they brought in, like it wasn't a former Ranger at this rate. Jesus Christ.
Well, Danny Girardi retired, so they were like, "Fuck it, we need another ex-Ranger to fill our ex-Ranger quota." And so, Niles Ayer, when is EDP coming to the dumpster fire? Probably never. He's too busy getting laid.
Never, I agree. Once he has a woman, it's like not happening.
Yeah,
probably.
He's too busy getting some ass. Instead of showing us his ass, he's getting ass. What's up?
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. All right.
Century for 2. Patrick Laine is becoming a can.
Yeah. Not like Austin Matthews, though.
Yeah, is he too busy playing Fortnite right now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fucking hilarious that they would play Fortnite of all shit games.
Fortnite isn't even that good.
I know, it's terrible. It's not a fun game.
It's like it's a time waster. It's just like, ugh. Yeah. I'm just sitting there. It's like, well, people like this shit.
Yeah, I know.
That was like last year.
Yeah. Okay.
And Craig Smith for 2 of all teams to go after Falk. Why the Blues?
They needed.
I feel like it because I feel like they needed a solid second pairing guy to complement Pietrangelo and Barrick.
Yeah. Falk is talented, man. He's got a big shot. He plays solid defense. He's like Chris Letang, but less blonde. I don't know.
They gave him a really hefty extension.
Yeah, well, trade and sign right there. Yep. Well, now they're falked. Ah!
1, 2, 3. Super Matt for 10. Did you see Dawson Knox murder a Bengal on the football field? Saw it live in the stadium, brought the crowd back to life. Since this was against the Bills game, I did not.
Yeah, I did not see that highlight either. I did see the Jusek stiff arm we talked about earlier.
I'll have to look that up once I finish up because I was watching that game. I didn't see it. I must have been in the car, like hearing it on the radio.
Yeah, I don't know where I was at that point. We're getting close. We're getting to the end.
Yeah, it's like we're running on fumes right now.
I know. We're
it's like it's 10:35.
We'll get there. Someday this show is gonna end up being like a 2-hour show.
Like a 3-hour marathon show.
I think 3 hours is the max, but 2 hours maybe we could do 2 hours.
Or we get like a producer.
Yeah.
Just like, keep going, you fucking asshole. Work, monkey. Pranay for 5. Mets are about to lose back-to-back to the Marlins and kill playoff hopes, and I blame Tree entirely for the circumstance because he wanted them to make.
Yeah, you totally.
Well, they're tied right now, but here's the thing though, they're probably not making it anyway because their tragic numbers down to 1. I think in both circumstances.
I didn't interpret
Brewers
that as
won. Nats won twice.
Right. I didn't interpret that as predicting the Mets to win the wild card. I interpreted it as you thought
just make it because you're the only ones who are really worthy.
Right. They're worthy, but they just fucked up.
Their June and July killed them.
Yep.
And then this September they just kind of lost their mojo because they weren't playing super easy opponents.
Yeah.
So I said this is a really wasted season for them because they have talent.
They still won 81.
You just run by clowns.
If they win tonight, that's still 82 wins. That clinches, above 500 for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, but you're still mediocre.
2015.
So, the Pirates were over 500 last year. Look what that got.
Yeah, I know. Sad.
You shouldn't suffice with mediocrity.
It's true.
You should strive for playoffs every time.
Yeah.
That's at least to me. Let's keep going here. Official Guzrichlin for 5. Should my Anaheim Ducks embrace the tank, or do we have something to give us false hope? John Gibson will prevent you from tanking. He is always the epitome of false hope until
I think you should hire Barbecue Bruce. That's what you should do.
be careful about that, man.
Philly McBoy. I think this is new. I think Philly McBoy is new.
I think he is new,
and
too.
I think official Gershricken is new. Could be. I've been playing Minecraft while listening to you guys and hearing that Zach Ertz rumor caused me to die from a creeper. Is this a sign? Yeah. If they trade for Zach Ertz for Jalen Ramsey, that's just bad, man.
It's not a good move.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's good for the Jags because they have a really good safety valve.
You already got
Jalen would be more bust.
Yeah, you already got guys that can't catch babies. So you're gonna get rid of one of your most reliable targets in Zach Ertz? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Someone throws Nelson Aguilar a baby and he's like, oh shit. I dropped a baby.
All
right. Stephen Roth. How the Brewers are 2 games away from clinching with a run differential of literally 0 amazes me, but I'll take it. Laugh out loud comes. Also, what's amazing is Yelich is done.
Yelich is out there. Pitching's gotten their shit together. That's what's happening.
Eric Thames is going to play in the playoffs.
Eric Thames, I like Eric Thames. He always destroys the Pirates. Yeah. That's also why you played the Pirates, and you've done okay against the Reds. That's why they're making it.
All right, I'm going to read this last one. Brandon Davis, do you trust the Cardinals yet? The St. Louis ones. And what do you think about the coming retirements of Yachty and Wainwright? Where do they rank as best battery mates? Yeah, Tree just picked them to win the NL, right?
Yeah, as I said, I like their he's planning to retire after next Yachty or Molina.
Okay. I'm not surprised by Yachty. Wainwright retiring surprises me because he seems so young to me, even though he's a long-time veteran. One of the best curveballs I've ever seen, Adam Wainwright. Yeah.
He's really good at home, but bad on the road. It's weird.
It's weird. All right, you read the next 3.
That I can do, sir. Let's go to Spencer Young for 20. Cubbies are eliminated thanks to a win by the Brewers. What do you have to say about these underachievers? Fuck them because they're worthless wastes of shit. And I hope Joe Madden and Epstein get their walking papers and suffer for making the same mistakes they made in previous events.
They're not going to fire Epstein. He's not
the problem. Should. He's part of the problem.
He's not.
But I don't think the Cubs are officially eliminated yet.
They're officially eliminated.
They are eliminated from the Nationals, but not from the Cubs. But the Brewers, they have one more.
They're eliminated. Mm-hmm.
Like the only way they make it in would be for them to win out and to just straight. And that ain't happening when they have to play the Cardinals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Keep it going.
Let's keep on going on this train for Megas Du, the Costa Rican Colon. Who do you think would win a tank battle between Erwin? I would say the Dolphins because Erwin Rommel did not have a good North African camp.
Yeah. I mean, he
Dolphins would be like just rolling their tanks right through Algeria and crushing Rommel's battalion.
Yeah, they would outfox the Desert Fox. The Dolphins are the most keen tank brigade I've ever seen. Like the Dolphins are Desert Storm level tanking right now. Like, just M1s with all the gear.
You ever watch Battlefield 3 with those tanks rolling through the desert? That's the Dolphins.
Yeah. They're taking it over.
And our friend Dodger of Zion, who are going to be on this Friday for 5. Also, this is my first ever birthday dumpster fire. I can't believe I'm 34. Damn. Happy birthday, Dodger.
Happy birthday, Dodger of Zion. Happy birthday to you. Happy Derp Day to you. Happy Derp Day, dear Daniel Jones.
Oh.
Happy Derp Day.
Well, I think we're near the end, thank God.
All right, I'm reading. Sean Pinkerton for $6, just buying a beer for Tree and 5 points for the next Steelers and Giants game, respectively. Cheers, fellas. Thanks,
brother. I appreciate it.
RS, that's a new one for $1.99. Biggest problems with the Steelers last Sunday. We don't have another hour, dude. We've already
Issue was play calling.
Yeah.
Play calling was the problem. They're all spineless as hell. They did a run pass formula, and they couldn't capitalize off their turnovers. That's why they lost.
Tomlin's getting fired, isn't he? Okay.
What?
Alex, we're already 42 minutes over time.
Jesus Christ, Moreno's already
dude.
keep going.
You can't keep us here all night. Spending all your money, that hard-earned money, all right? I'm going to have to get the mods to cut it off.
All right, let's keep going. Ed Krause for $4.99. Tree, you should do another game and chill sometime. Keep keeping it real, guys. Love you. The issue with that is I'd have to find a game to do and just not have it suck. Yeah. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if the world
like a baseball management sim wouldn't be good. Like out of the park baseball would be fine, but the problem is it's not good for streaming.
Yeah. I don't know if the world could take you watching a Steelers game, especially if they're just getting pounded, you know.
I'd just be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I might have to do that sometime, though. Maybe on this channel.
I don't know. This weekend I was going to do it with Daniel Jones' debut, but it's a lot of work. Like, you don't get to enjoy the game. For a couple
hours, you get breaks and shit.
Yeah, it's still, but you don't get to actually enjoy the game. Like, it feels like you're working, you know.
So. Yeah, I mean, well, you have to pay attention to the people and make sure they got what you want.
Yeah.
Sean Brigode for $1. That must be a new one.
Damn, no, Jags rule. Jags rule.
Oh, Jags rule? Oh, sorry, that was the 50. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Also, forgot to mention the AFC North is quite the crap show. Who would have known the Steelers would be on the bottom? Sheesh, my condolences, Tree. I didn't think so either. I thought they'd be like, 9-7, 8-8 at minimum, but like this, Jesus.
They beat the Bungles, and that's a division win, and they're 1-3, and the false hope comes roaring back. Like
you saying that as we don't already have false hope. Come on.
Just like
they're trying to trade more picks. They traded their first and their fifth for immediate fixes. They'll probably trade their second, too.
Mm-hmm.
Just you watch.
All right, so Sean Brigode gave us $1. Dr. Duckenstein, MD. Would you see that, Dr. Duckenstein?
Yes, I don't know, man. If I have, like, the quack fever, perhaps.
I hear you're a quack. I'm here for my prostate exam. What do you guys think of the Cards? I don't know. I think they're going to be solid, but
they're looking all right.
I like the Dodgers.
Crushing the Cubs, they did a great service for baseball.
I like the Dodgers in October. They're built for it.
They always have bullshit come out of their spew. Yeah. They look like shit in July.
That's true.
And I'm sitting there like, this team isn't going to do shit. And then it's like August, September comes, like, oh, look, here's Jack Flaherty turning into an A. Oh, look, here's Tommy Edman coming out of to be a contributor hitter. Oh, look, here's Matt Carpenter coming off his schneid. Here's Paul Goldschmidt becoming a good hitter again. Oh, there's Paul Young. Here's 30 home runs. Have fun. Carlos Martinez is a good closer. That's the Cardinals. Fuck. They're good. I respect them. But the problem is, it's like, Jesus, they got their bullshit pixie dust back from the Blues.
They channel all that Midwest energy, like that.
Mm-hmm. All that hatred for Stan Kroenke, and they turn it into a perennial playoff caliber team.
Yep.
They almost made it last year, remember, with a huge surge, but they ran out of gas.
Yeah, they're just better now. Brett Smart Productions. Cubs are absolute trash in September. Please kill me. Sorry, Brett. I forget
Cubs are fucking garbage.
I forget that there's humans on the other end of these.
Like, I have never seen a team such trash besides the Phillies. Like, holy fucking shit. You have a critical stretch, you have a good shot at a wild card, and then you poop off 7 straight losses.
Mm-hmm.
2 at home to a bad Reds team, 4 to a Cardinals team who can't wait to see you die, and then a Pirates team who had lost 9 straight. What the fuck? Really?
Yeah. Cubs are trash.
How do you shit the bed that badly?
I liked how the piece that they got that was going to put them over the edge has gone out and proceeded to blow games.
Kimbrel is fucking garbage. Yeah. You should, if you saw him last playoffs, you knew he wasn't going to, because the records were deceiving. He left so many runners on base. It's not even funny. He got bailed out by defense. And guess what the Cubs don't have? Good defense. So that's what's probably going to happen. I'm going to update that Kimbrel thing because there have had a few more. Carpenter home run, the Young home run, Molina home run. There was also the Yelich home run from earlier. There was like a big Marte home run. And there's probably going to be a couple others too.
Yeah. Alex Moreno, Eric Carr, or Peter Chris? Who's the better drummer? I don't know.
Not sure. I don't know who they are,
I
unfortunately.
don't know. Let you look. I'll look those up while you read the next Snapchats.
Oh yeah, I need to reload this, unfortunately. Ugh.
So Eric Carr was the
Oh God, they already reloaded. Okay, Alex Moreno, Kid Rock, and the Kobe Quake. I think that's actually my birthday too, January 17th. I think that seriously is my birthday because
oh,
I think that's the day of the Kobe Quake.
okay. So Eric Carr and Peter Chris were both drummers for Kiss,
Hmm.
and
I
I
haven't
have
really
no
heard much Kiss.
distinction. Yeah, I'm
Like
not a
you
big.
only
I'm not
really
a
know a couple songs.
yeah. But Eric Carr replaced Peter Chris. So I wonder, he was the fox. He wore the fox makeup. And then he died.
Jeez.
Uh huh.
And Brett Smart Productions for 2. Do the Cubs even care about the postseason anymore? No,
No, they don't need to.
they don't give a shit because guess what? They're out. The tragic
Mhm.
number's down to 1. They're done.
we even
Like they'll probably finish below the Mets.
we're such dicks. Well, go ahead, keep going.
BL or Gospel 09 for 2. Phillies just got eliminated from contention, and the world is better for it.
Yes, thank you, world. Fuck Philly. I hope they finish in fourth just to validate Giraffe Neck Mark. You know, like I think Giraffe Neck Mark might orgasm, like one of those people that can't control themselves
I have
orgasming.
never seen somebody who is as massive a Mets homer as like
Yeah,
even you aren't that crazy.
I'm not. No, I'm not over.
Like he's probably going crazy about this Marlins walking. Like, oh my God, Conforto got a home run. We're winning the World Series next year. Didn't he predict the World Series like the Mets were going to win it last?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, like this year. It's like the Mets are going to the World Series. Like, no.
Stop, Mark. You're one of the, like I love Mark, but he's definitely one of those guys that I'm the
He's a
more
little too
typical.
hardcore.
Yeah, I'm the more typical cynical Mets fan. Like, oh my god, like they could be winning the World Series up 8 runs in the ninth with 2 strikes on the batter. I'm like, how do they blow this? How do they blow this? Mm-hmm.
So I feel about Pitt, man.
Uh-huh.
Just watch Pitt UFC. I'm just sitting there like, oh, you're up 28-1 to nothing. Yeah, you're gonna fucking blow it.
Hey,
And
that
I'm
was
like, yeah,
great.
just go get blown out, blown out. I was like,
Of
what?
all the teams
They
that
won? They
I
won?
yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, I got to be in a dream sequence. We just beat the paper champions of college football. Like, holy fuck, how did we do that?
Yeah.
We pissed away
Time.
Penn State, yet you beat UCF.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, Alex Moreno. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because he's keeping us here till the end.
Thanks, monkey.
Yep. Don't feed Phil. Hey, what's up? From earlier, my A's could upset New York or Houston. They could. People are sleeping on the A's.
I'm not sleeping on him, dude. Mania is back, and he looks good. He's going to be good for the wild card. I want to see A's and Tampa Bay. That would be an amazing matchup.
That would.
I wish they could go 3 games, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't trust Cleveland because I don't think they have the horses to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only reason why they're in the playoff contention mode right now is because their division is weakest. That's the only reason.
All right. You read these last 3.
Yep. Alex Moreno for 2. I'm funding greatness. Sorry if you're tired. I think that's more 5 points in that regard.
Yeah.
Also, Megadeth or Anthrax. Who's better? I forgot Sled.
Anthrax.
I gotta go
easily.
Megadeth there.
Oh, you're going with Dave Mustaine and
Sled.
Megadeth? I'm going with Scott Ian and Anthrax all day.
Anthrax is pretty good, but I gotta go Megadeth.
I'm the man. I'm the man.
And one more to cap us off of the night. Sorry. Have a good night. I'm working 2 more hours. Definitely.
Right,
we got another from Dr. Duckenstein for 2. So were the 2016 Cubs a fluke? Yes.
No.
They had a bunch of pitchers pitch over their heads, but their hitting core should not be this bad.
They had the best team money could buy. I think they far and away had the highest payroll that year, right? Like, they were very good. So.
We don't know how this live stream's going either, Dapper Dudes.
All right, we made it. We made it to the end.
We made it.
Your 2-hour fucking live stream. All right.
I need a cigarette.
Yeah, I know. I need a Juul, but I can't buy them at Walmart anymore.
Yeah, they're
but
banned. Sorry, buddy.
Thank you, everyone, for Snapper chatting. Thanks, Alex Moreno, Jake Bazell for $100. Somebody, Jags fan. What was his name for the 50? Jags. Sorry, my memory is shot. I'm looking it up. Jags Rule 21 for 50. All the mods, Oshawott Man, Nick Man, Anthrax Rules, extremely underrated, Alex Moreno. Okay, we're cutting you off. Yeah, Family Guy fan. Everybody that was here, and Dodger of Zion, of course, who all the mods. Thank you so much, Tree. Any final words?
Nothing here, man. My Steelers are fucked, but you know what? They're not taking more of their.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Fuck the Cubs.
Appreciate it. Yeah, fuck the Cubs. All right. See ya. 5 points, and you
Peace.
made it to the end of the stream. End stream.